just directly click inside tag of the counter button, and just actually like a lot of components as you can see here. There's even like events that you can see. It's like for UI component, it's data type. Okay, so what I'm just gonna use is the click function there. So once I'm just gonna type it, like let's say click and then control space. There, it's gonna code hint and enter. And what I really like about this Flash Builder beta, it's the suggestion of you're able to generate a click handler automatically. Okay, let's just do that. So let's just press enter for that, and that's it. As you can see, there's a script tag just created, and there's even a protected function that's of the same name here, as you can see, and an event, a variable event with a data type of mouse event as its parameter. So as you can see here that you have to pass the event also, or variable, so there. So actually that's in every click that you're doing in this button is going to trigger that function. Okay, so you can also manually put the script, like let's say just type script, you can see there, and then enter, and then close it with that, with no backslash, with no slash tag. So that's it. You can put declare variables and functions here. So we're just able to use the automatic generation of the code and automatically put it there because of this. Okay, let's proceed. So actually what we're gonna do is I want to declare variable first that I'll be able to use of all the functions that I'm gonna create inside the script tag. So I'm not just gonna limit variable inside this function, so I'll just have to put it outside. So here, let's type private variable, just a private variable, and then name it num, and then a data type number, and then I just put it at the value default to 0. Okay, that's it, and end it with a semicolon, and then let's proceed. So actually I have the result here, right? So I'm gonna type in the num and increment. So this would be the function, right? This is what we want to happen. In every click of the counter button, we will increment the number into 1. So num plus plus is actually just a simple code of num plus 1, right? Okay, so we want to put that value to the result, of course the text. So actually we're gonna call the result, so that's why we have able to put the ID. So we're gonna call that certain component label there with the name or the ID result. So put it there and even control space. As you can see, it's here. And then call the property. The property would be the text. So that's what it displays, the text. So text, and as you can see there, text is actually a string, and number is, of course, its data type is a number. So how are we gonna put that? We just have to convert the number into strings. So let's just type string here, string, and then put it inside the parentheses, and just enclose the number in parentheses. So that's it. So actually your number that has the data type number will be converted into string. So that is allowed. That is allowed. Okay, so next step, let's create a reset button. Okay, let's create a reset button here. So all the same, you'll be able to click this button. You'll be able to reset the value of the result that takes back to 0, or a number back to 0. Okay, just of the same, just click, and then yeah, you're just gonna use that generate click handler there. Okay, that's it. So of the same, the event variable to be passed on, and that event is actually data type is mouse event. So what are we gonna do here? It's pretty easy, of course. We're just gonna type in num equals to 0, of course, equals to 0, and then of course of the same result, that text is equals to string num. There you go. Okay, that's it. That is just a simple calling some function, putting some components, and applying some functions for flex. Okay, so we're not applying a wave here yet. It's just actually just the flex. Create some sort of component there. Okay, so just save it. You can save it. So actually here you can use debugging. I'm just gonna leave you there to explore that. Okay, so let's try checking if what we did is working. Okay, just click the play. Oh, actually, wait up. You can actually go to Window, Preferences, and then go to General, and go to Web Browser. If you want to use a different browser, enable for you to use for testing, or what testing here for the flex, you can just click the New, and then maybe name it. I want to use Safari, and then just click Browse, and then let's go look for where you're able to put the directory of the Safari browser. So here's Safari there, and then of course the application is open, and then okay. So I'm just gonna click that Safari button there. Click that. I'm just gonna click that Safari me, and then apply, and then okay. Okay, so let's try play this one. Okay, so as you can see, here's the result that initialized to 0. We put its default value is 0, and as you can see, there's a counter button here and there's a reset button here. So let's start clicking the counter button. Oops, yep, it's incrementing. It's incrementing the number. It's incrementing, and reset. Yep, back to 0. So actually, it's working. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back to our Dash Builder. So the next step is to apply the Google Wave Gadget.